everyone, it's Bella, and I am with
Januela. If she's nice, she'll put my link down below.
I probably won't have the link because I do it on my phone, so it's kind of hard to link it, but I will have her name right here. Just go check her out. She does gaming videos, and we'll have a bunch of videos, including me. So today, as promised, I am doing the paranormal experiences, and I don't have very many on my own.
Me neither.
So I figured combined it would make a good little quick video.
Yeah.
So how about you start us off?
Well, I don't know if you'd count this a paranormal experience, but the one where I met my little sister.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was maybe 6, and my little, well no, a little younger, maybe like 5. My little sister was born when I was like 4, so she was really young. And one night I went up outside my room, and I was gonna head to my parents' room, and in the hallway on the right, I saw like, I don't know, a little vision, and it was like it was a lot of colors. It was brighter than it should have been because it was dark, and I saw a little girl with like straight bangs and like straight hair here, getting her shoes tied by someone that looked like my mom with a red shirt on that I know she has, and I just freaked out and I screamed. And I know like right next to my parents' room door I saw something else. I just didn't care enough to like look because I was just freaking out because there was this really strange little girl and my mom, and what the fuck. And so I went and I ran back to my room and I screamed, and then my parents came. And it never happened again, but it turned out that was my little sister, because a few years later I saw her and I recognized her from back then.
The earliest paranormal experience I can recall is when I first moved into my current house. And what had happened was I was trying to go to sleep. I was trying to go to sleep. The rooms weren't really set up at the time. I looked up at the air vent, which was in like the very corner of my room. Jesus. Wasp. I don't like bugs. Oh my god, it's a fucking wasp. Is it gone?
It's up in the tree. It's good. It's flying away. It's gone. It's gone.
And I look up at the air vent.
It's good. It's good.
What is on the book?
Is it? Keep going.
There, I looked up at the air vent, and I saw 2 red, beady-ass eyes staring down at me, and they had like black pupils, and I was just like, oh fuck, no, and yeah, I kind of flipped out.
You should tell them to go into the rings.
After your Okay, well, how many do you have? Like 3?
No. What do you mean 3? What do you remember that I don't?
Lettering.
Hmm?
With the letter?
Oh, yeah.
And then didn't you see someone?
I don't remember when exactly. I'm pretty sure I have seen someone before. So I got straight A's last year, and I got a big letter of the first.
She lettered in academics.
A letter in academics, and didn't have any sticky things on the back, so I had to put tape on it my own, and it kept falling. And I put it up right on top of my trash can, because, you know. And it kept falling off a bunch of fucking times, and I got so frustrated. Wait, am I allowed to cuss? Because I've been doing it. I got so frustrated. I kept putting more tape and more tape. And one day, when I heard it fall that night, and in the morning I went to go see so I could like put it back up, but it wasn't behind the trash can. So I checked in the trash can, wasn't there. I checked a little thing on like my nightstand, kind of. I checked right behind that too, wasn't there. I checked my little bookcase kind of thing on the right of it, wasn't there, like right behind it. Still haven't found it to this day. And it's really big and hard to miss, and no one in my family could have any use of it, and no one's brought it up. Don't know where it is.
I have 2 more. One was at my Nana's house. I didn't personally experience it, but I always get weird vibes from their house. And so apparently she had her soda, well, it wasn't soda, it was like colored carbonated water, and it was a black cherry, so I guess you can kind of imagine the color for that. And she had it in her room, and then she like moved it later that night. She like left it in the kitchen or something, and she woke up the next morning or in the middle of the night or something, and it was just spilled on the floor, and the cup wasn't in there. And so now she just has this huge pink stain on the floor. I'm like, ah, go ghosty was here. Not so friendly Casper. And then at my house, I've had a few experiences. The most profound one was with her rings. She had come over and...
Yeah, can I give a little part of it? About a month ago, I came over to her house and I just went shopping, so I had a bunch of rings. I had 6, pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I kept taking them off because when we went to eat and I went to wash my hands, I had to take it off so they wouldn't rust because they're cheap. And right before I left her house, I took all of them off, like a few hours beforehand. I took all of them off and I put them on her nightstand. Yeah, on her coaster, on her nightstand. And apparently we knocked them down.
Yeah.
And I forgot about them until I was about to leave, and then we went searching and I found 2 of them. I found my supernatural ring and then this ring that I have. And we kept searching all over the place,
We
right
were
underneath her
checking
bed.
on the desk, under the bed, under the little stand I have.
Underneath boxes, everywhere. We couldn't find them, and next morning,
I woken up and it wasn't there. Neither was the coaster. It was just blank, you know, as it should have been. And then I was just out in the living room chilling for a few hours. And then I go into my room to grab something. And in a perfect stack, where the coaster was the night before, were the 4 rings we couldn't find. I grabbed them, kept them in the position they were, and went to my grandma like, Grandma, did you find the rings for me? These are what they look like. And she said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't been in your room at all today. Then I asked my mom, did you find her rings? No. My dad has no reason to be in my fucking room. So
no idea.
I had already been having paranormal activity at my house. So
And then before she came over today, she was searching my rings and she had left them in a certain place. She couldn't find them, and apparently it doesn't want to give me my rings back.
apparently,
Like, I just want to look
that could just be me forgetting where I put them. I am aware of that, but
You could
I don't
update them
think
on that
it's
later.
that.
You could update them or something.
Plus, I've seen like a shadow figure, and I swore my bed has like exorcist style shaking, but
You never know. No, I hope I can get my
there's
rings.
a bug crawling on my phone.
Yeah, I hope I can get my rings back, and I hope I can get my academic letter back. We never know. Hope ghosts don't like me.
There'll be an update
Yeah.
if anything happens. Well,
Yeah.
bugs are calling on my phone, and I don't really appreciate that, so we're gonna go now.
It's been a pleasure being here. Goodbye.